Good morning on this lovely crisp day. It's January day. I thought I'd do a little sort of bug blog walk and talk thing update, So last year was a write-off. My own stupidity destroyed my blogging for a bit. Ruined my plans. I was gonna go up Snowdon. I was going to spend a lot of time in the lakes. Which one is it near Wasdale? I forget the name of it there. I was going to go there. Some very specific species I was going to be looking for in both Wales and the lakes. Two species of spiders. There are Arctosa cinerea, notably in Wales, and a very rare Pardosa wolf spider found in Cumbria. Particularly on like shale, or both of them are found on shale actually, shale riverbanks for the Arctosa species wolf spider, and the Pardosa is on shale stroke slate scree, like a scramble kind of thing. They're very rare. I was going to find them, but it fell through. I didn't get to do that. So going forward, it's sort of a reset. I'm going to get that all sorted this time round anyway, so we're all right there. Going forward from that, I'm going to take up the plans what I had in the summer again. So yeah, this is my neck of the woods. This is the Henry Alty Way, Esgood Bank, stroke Tarleton. Fantastic little place to come. Down summer there's quite a lot of wildlife to find as well. I've just found a thing here which will show us some. See quite a few species. We especially get bats around here because of the old brickyard, a lot of the old working buildings and the outhouses. I've encountered badgers as well around here. Caught me out, a massive grey thing barrelling past me one night. But it's a lovely little rural area, this place. I'm being a lot more involved in the exotics community as well. That's a primary interest of mine. It goes hand in hand with what I do anyway, just give these people a break. So this is a blast from the past. This is the old pipe bridge connecting Tarleton to Muchhool across the River Asland or River Douglas. So we've done stupid things on there in our youth. We've ridden bikes over it. I don't think you can do because it's rusted to bits anymore, and I especially wouldn't try it anyway. But also it was an amazing shortcut to the Dolphin pub in Longton, which was right out of the marshes, which is still there and it's thriving. It's a lovely pub, but certainly after a couple of pints of Belgian beer, I don't think I'd make this walk again, I tell you now. Bad enough at the best of times nowadays. So an absolute massive turn up for the books as well last year was the opening of an amazing exotic shop near me. Well, next village, so 2-3 miles away. And this place, I mean, I've been in the hobby I'm just bordering 50 now, and ever since my dad had a market stall, I was always looking after these strange, weird and wonderful things. We've had flying lizards on pineapples, giant cockroaches, katydids, Colorado beetle. That was entertaining, and you have to get everyone involved in that. The classic, banana spiders, which are one of three, and one of them ends up as Phoenicia species, which is rather, if you want to read up on the effects of that one's venom, it's a good time for a short time, and then that's it. Thanos snaps out of existence. And yeah, I've had them in jam jars, sweet jars at some point when I shouldn't have done. So, but nowadays it's strictly by the books, basically. For one, I've no DWA, and I was probably about 12 at the time anyway. Exotics place opening up. near me. It's called Right Reptiles. It's run by a lovely lad called Caleb, and it's the classic, you know, like a hobbyist first, and sort of a business owner second, which is just chef's kiss kind of thing. So you've got that knowledge and that sort of moral care, you know, the advice won't sell to people who haven't got proper setups. It shows the setups are right. So please check out Right Reptiles in Tarleton. They are the bee's knees from someone who's been involved in the community for at least, well, I'll say 40 years to be fair, like, because my dad used to take me to these places. So I'd check that out. It's an amazing place. And now a lot of people think there's not a lot of invertebrates out in winter as well, and it's true, you know, some understandably go to ground. The life cycle for some specifically starts in spring especially. However, if I get a chance, there are some specific winter favouring species I'm going to try and look for in some locations. They tend to be in the hills, the moors and the mountains. Specifically, I'd love to find a flightless species of scorpion fly, which we call a snow flea. They're very interesting. It is a flightless flying, well, it's a flightless insect of the scorpion fly order. Messed this up a bit, but it doesn't matter. I lost my train of thought. It's a flightless flying insect. There's an oxymoron, isn't it? But yeah, I'd love to find one of those. I tend to find with my macro setup, I tend to find different springtails as well, but there's still other things out and about, as you know. Still the sun brings creatures out. Hello, lovely. You're right. Hey there, you okay? Yeah. Hello, you little scoundrel. Oh, right. Hey. Yeah, so there are plenty of things out and about, so I'm going to have a look. And well, I'm aiming to have a longer season, not cut short, and I'll probably be out a couple more Sundays as well, because certain practices which led to a bit of disaster last year, I'm not doing that as much. But I still like Belgian beer, so I'll just wear a flipping padded hat when I walk around like Petr Cech. So to conclude, last bit here, shout outs to everyone who's who both supports me here, who I've met in person. I've had some amazing macro walks with people from all over. You know who you are, guys, so please let's stay in touch wherever you are. And to my ex-friends in the exotic community as well, you've got, please just send me a message whenever. And I hope you guys all have a lovely new year, lovely 2026. And you stay away from mojitos and brick walls, basically.